I mean, because I feel like talking. I'm just saying.
Wow, that's really retro.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. It's your girl Pumpkin. If you're new to my channel, thank you for tuning in. Welcome. If you have been a subscriber for a while, welcome back. Sorry if you guys hear the raspiness in my voice. I am getting over a cold, and no, it's not COVID. I took a test and it was negative, so yeah. Anyway guys, I just wanted to have a sit down chit chat with you guys. It's been a while since I have had one with you all, and I'm bored. There's nothing to do, so why not? You know, why not? Anyway, I just wanted to just say thank you for coming back to the channel, tuning in with your girl. Pour you up a glass of wine if you do not have one, because it's about to get juicy. Okay, I just want to give y'all a minute to pour your glass and get ready, get comfortable, have a sit down with your girl. This does not have anything to do with now. What's going on now in my life is everything is great. I'm talking about the past, and I don't want to touch on the past too much. I just want to explain why I gave up on love at one point. So we're just going to get right into it. So at one point in my life, I gave up on love. And the reason why I gave up on love at the time was because I was tired of fuckboys. I was tired of the bull crap, the games, the lies, the wishy-washiness. I was tired of all of that shit. Like, I was so tired of it. A guy I was talking to, he was never able to stay the night. And I started to learn that this nigga he had somebody, and I didn't know that. And I was just kind of like annoyed about it, because I'm like, why didn't you just tell me? Because I'm up front. I'm being honest the whole time. Like, I had other guys that I was talking to, but I wasn't sleeping with everybody. I was sleeping with this guy, and this man had another woman. Like, he had women. So I'm like, wow, like, you could have just told me, but he was being greedy. He wanted his cake and ate it too. And I just kind of like, whatever, I don't care. So that was that. At this point in time, I was dating guys that lived out of town. This is year 5. Dating guys that lived out of town. And I was not trying to entertain anybody that lived in the same city as me. I was just over it, right? So at this point, I was talking to the one that lived out of town. He lived in the South. So I went and was like, I'm going to make a trip down there. Mind you, regardless of if he came through or not, I still had my money, I still had my own vehicle, and I still had a place to stay if I needed to go. So I was not fully relying on him. What really messed me up about that situation was because he too was a liar. He was a big fat liar, and he didn't believe that I was who I was, because people don't know who they are. If whatever they post, they could be who they want on Instagram or Facebook. And we met on Instagram, but we always talk. We FaceTime, we text, we video chat and things like that. And so I believed that he was who he said he was, and he believed who I said I was, until I got to his house, until I got the chance to be around him, until I got the chance to really get to learn him a little bit. And I just started to kind of have a lot of little red flags pop up out of nowhere, and I was just like, this nigga is a liar. So I, long story short, the last time I seen him was the last time I seen him. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So fast forward a few weeks later, it's after the new year. At this point, I done spent New Year's by myself. I wanted to just kind of be to myself, bring the new year real peaceful, and just kind of like be with me. I think that the older I was getting, the more I was just ready to kind of like take dating a little more serious. So looking inward and doing self-work, doing the work that I need to do on myself, and just kind of like channeling in and meditating and working out and going to church and journaling and everything like that, I started to realize, like, I want someone who brings me peace, who brings me joy, who brings me happiness. And I think at that year, the ball dropped. I was asleep before the ball dropped. So I had a peaceful new year, and I prayed. I said, for this new year, I want peace, joy, and whoever steps into my life to be intentional, Whoever this man is, whoever these people are, regardless of who they are, I want everybody around me to be intentional and make sure they bring me goodness. So there was a point of time where I was talking to a friend on the phone, and she even told me, like, you know, because she's married now, and she even told me, like, you know, I prayed for my man, and I prayed for whoever he was supposed to be to just kind of be, you know, to be ready for somebody like me. And she made a good point. So I started to pray. I started to pray about whoever my man was going to be. So, and I meant pray for him, like pray for his safety, pray for wherever he is in the world to just kind of be covered, and pray for a healthy heart, a healthy mind, respect. And, you know, I just prayed for all of the good to be fulfilled inside of him, so that when he steps into my life, that he can come whole, you know. So fast forward, after a few weeks, mind you, I had Hinge downloaded and back and forth with this guy. He asked me out on a date. We went on a couple of dates, and next thing you know, we're official, and now we are living together 1 year and 6 months later. So the guy who was on Hinge is now my boyfriend, and we're happy. So I basically told you guys this story so that you guys can just, you know, keep that belief in love. Don't give up. Continue to just do whatever it is that you have to do for you. Be patient. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace, and just let love come to you. Let love happen. Now, of course, you need to be intentional with what you're trying to do dating wise, you know, and make sure that, you know, you're not just sharing your space and your time, your energy with just raggedy ass people. You know, make sure people are intentional. You know, I feel like in a way I was doing it backwards, and it took me a long time to kind of like develop, you know, some strength in that area. But I feel like the way it happened was supposed to happen. I always say what's for me is for me, and what is not is not. So you guys, you know, just have faith, and, you know, just understand, don't give up, let it happen. And, you know, it's all gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. So thank you if you made it this far. I appreciate you watching. I just wanted to tell you guys a quick little, you know, little story time, and just hope that somebody can take something from this and really just, you know, maybe use it as an example, and just kind of like, you know, some self-love, some self-encouragement, and just, you know, some self-development, and just understand shit happens, and don't waste your time with these losers. And with that said, guys, I will see you in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next vlog.